As I mentioned before, I have a wonderful wife, Angela. We're both Roman Catholic. We go to church on Sundays, and we've practiced all of our lives. That's how we were raised. But I would never categorize us, and I can't think of a better word, so I'll just use this one, as overly religious. That being said, through our efforts to help others, I have truly seen, literally seen, things that should not have been able to occur. I wouldn't be honest if I were to deny those things occurred. So that's why even when we do the things we do, they're not always easy. And sometimes I even begin to question, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this the right thing? Or am I being driven by ego or something else? The Lord seems to put a stepping stone before me that takes me in the direction that I'm intended to go. I know some people may have a hard time believing that or understanding that, but I really have been blessed to witness some amazing things. And there's no other reason why I should have been put in some of the positions I have been put, other than for some kind of divine intervention. So it does play a very strong part with what I'm doing. That being said, with regards to what the church and others are doing to assist immigrants, etc., I'm very proud to be one of the founding members of the Justice for Immigrants committee here that operates underneath the Milwaukee Archdiocese, which is doing so much to try and educate people on the facts behind immigration, encountering so many of these misperceptions that, quite frankly, a lot of money is being spent to distribute. Well, we know there's tremendous challenges here, particularly in Milwaukee, with regards to education. We had LULAC of Wisconsin commission a study about 6 years ago that found, using national data accumulated by the U.S. Department of Education, that found for a 20-year span, once again, this is 6-year-old data, that students in MPS rated either the first, second, or third worst with regards to proficiency levels nationwide for 20 years. That's an entire academic generation. So when people wonder why we're seeing the increases of crime, etc., it's not like nobody saw this coming. And it's our fault for failing our youth and our education. So if I were to pin it on two things, the causes, it would be access and aspirations, right? Access to a quality education, a quality world-class education. Our students today aren't just competing against students in Kenosha or Chicago. They're going to be competing against students their age that develop into the workforce with countries all over the world. So that is one, making sure that they have access to a quality education. When I look at the state legislature, I continue to see arguments, between budgets, et cetera, and cuts in funding. When I look at the administrators, I continue to see them generally concerned for the students and trying to find enough dollars to offer the programming that they need to offer. I see the teachers union rightfully doing its job in trying to protect the instructors. The one set of stakeholders who aren't at the table are the parents, are those who need to be advocating day in and day out for their students. And that's what's most tragic. So when you add all those up, what has failed us? We have, all of us, our legislators, our administrators, our teachers, and us as parents. We all need to, finally put our politics and stop pointing fingers and work together to give our children the education that they deserve. We all love our children, there's no question of that. But we're denying them the opportunity to achieve the American dream if we don't even give them a basic education. Well, here at Advanced Wireless, we're very lucky. Not only does it allow for my wife and I to do the kind of charitable or volunteer work we do in the community, but a while back we started seeing a number of schools that didn't have access to technology. Most curriculum these days, high impact curriculum, is available only online. So we started the Advanced Wireless Incorporated Wireless School Initiative. So each year we select 1 or 2 schools in need that will commit to an online curriculum and bringing in these resources. And in return, we'll provide them with grants of up to $25,000 to $30,000 in free wireless LAN equipment and support services. To date, boy, we've given out probably well over $750,000 worth. So that's our own little way, I guess you could say, of putting our money where our mouth is. But more importantly, investing in our children, because if we're going to have a secure future, they need to be successful, and they deserve the rights to the same opportunity as we all do.